Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, where today we will be taking a look at the French premium light, the Erac 105 prototype, Proto, which I can only assume means prototype. This thing is not a looker. We'll say that right off the bat. This thing, it's a box with tracks and what at first glance looks like the Arak turret. I don't think it is. It's not the same gun, I know that much. But this thing is not a very pretty tank. But that does not mean it's not a good tank. My short take on this thing is that it's a very good tank. This is a very good light tank. And why is that? Well, it's got a gun that hits very, very hard. It's not slow. It gets up to speed pretty good. And it's got great concealment. This is, to all intents and purposes, this, to me, is the kind of tank that might break the meta of World War II lights, at least tier 8. It's a very, very good tank. I can't fault it. But I am wondering if this is maybe heading towards just releasing more premiums that are a little bit broken. I don't know. I can't comment on the meta of World War II, but based on my experience with this thing, it's good. It is very good. You should get one because it is very good. But at the same time, there's the voice in the back of my head saying, yeah, but is that such a good thing? Are we going down the road of power creep? Are we going down the road of things getting broken and, tech tree lights becoming further and further away from the ceiling of what premiums are introduced into the game? I don't know. That's the cautious voice in me speaking. So now that I've got that out of the way, let's have a look at this thing. So what have we got? We've got 200 millimeters of pen, 390 alpha on standard rounds, 200 mm. This is both standard. 200 mm pen, 390 alpha on standard rounds. 1,000 hit points, which feels a little low to me. Does feel a little bit low. Max speed is 71 kilometers an hour unboosted. So if you were to put in engine and tracks, you would get up to quick bit of maths. What's that? That's 7.1 plus 3.5. You'd probably get up to just over 80 kilometers an hour in this thing. And again, that's pretty good. That is very good. 380 meters of view range, 316 meters of still concealment and moving concealment, which obviously you put camo net on, you put a fully skilled crew in there, those numbers will adjust. I am currently playing with a 3 skill crew, and it's 6th Sense, Born Leader, and Quick Learner, I think it is what I've got on this one. So nothing special from a crew point of view. Equipment is camo net, vents, and optics. So I've kitted it from an equipment point of view. I've kitted it out for concealment and view range, and then the vents just slightly boosts the crew's performance and it boosts the tank's performance. So that's what I've got it set up as. And even with a basic crew, this tank still performs incredibly well. And the alpha on the gun, 390, that feels insane. And the vibe this tank gives me, it actually gives me Arak vibes. Now, I said earlier that the guns weren't the same. So the gun in the Erac is the 105mm DEFA cannon, D10 something. The Arak is 105mm, but it's the Canon 105mm MLE 57. So not the same gun, but they're the same diameter. The Arak will do 190mm pen on its standard rounds and 360 alpha. So we compare that to the Erac. The alpha is the same, but you get more pen in this thing. The only thing about this tank and the Arak is a 2-shot autoloader, whereas this thing is as you can see, it is a single shot. Now, it's got a long reload. The reload is very long, but I can understand why. The alpha feels incredible. let's just have a look at how long the reload is. With the crew I've got, 11.8 seconds. Obviously, that'll drop as you put more crew skills on, or you change the equipment in the tank. So, there you go. This tank feels very, very good. It is not slow, as you can see. It's nimble. The on-the-move dispersion with the gun is not very good, but then so is the Barask. I wouldn't expect it to be good, because if you could hit everything just like that, you'd be completely overpowered. So what I've been doing is, whenever I come up to a shot like this, I slow down, let the reticle shrink. Apologies to the Barask for blocking his shot there. But as you see here, I'm chasing, reloaded, stop, aim, pull the trigger. That's how I've been playing this thing, and that seems to work. This thing seems to work very, very well in the end stages of the game, because it can relocate very quickly, it's rapid, and it's got great detection, and it's got that high alpha. The only thing is that the accuracy of the gun isn't brilliant on the move, but if you've got the concealment, you can afford to slow down. This does, World War II, we don't have true vision. You can afford to sit invisible in the open if you have to, and wait for the gun to aim. So there you go. There is that. Now, this game has gone very, very well for me. I was hoping for a Top Gun. I was really hoping I could bring you guys a Top Gun in the brand new, shiny, French Light Premium, but I forgot that gravity doesn't exist in World War II. So that happened. It wouldn't be a replay of mine if I didn't have a bad driving clip in there as well. So shout outs here to Mel Seriv. Well played, sir. Or ma'am, whichever. You managed to pull off the win despite it being a 2 versus 1 and me taking myself out of the game. So there we go. MVP, 3,714 damage, 5 kills. Could have been a Top Gun, but you know how it is. Yeah. So again, not a terrible silver earner. Good XP for that game. Decent crew XP. I'm still I'm about to earn the 4th skill on this crew. So all in all, this is a very good tank. It is a very good tank. I think you guys should pick one up. And for what is the gold price of this thing? Let's just have a quick look. Gold price 8,500. Yeah, can't go wrong. At least that's what it says on Tankopedia. It might be on sale for less now, but this is a good tank. I would recommend you guys get one. So there you go. That's all I've got for this video, folks. If you've enjoyed it, please leave it a like. If not, a dislike. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one.